Loud. Turn this one up, my boy. 3 o'clock. Yeah. That's radio. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. MisFits radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. MisFits radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show. From 3 to 5, they going live. MisFits radio. Every Sunday, yeah, they certified. My favorite show. New guest this week, ain't no surprise what you been praying for. If you're trying to take their top spots, you better pray some more. Slick got the camera rolling, lab on the ones and twos. It's a lot, they going in the dirt and someone come for you. This my favorite podcast, you listen, it's your favorite too. Playing all the hits where they in trouble if they play with you. Artists sing your music in, come and get an interview. Tune in every Sunday, cause you know that's what I'm about to do. 3 to 5, they going live, black owned and black operated. Indie hits the mainstream, if it's hot, they gonna play it. I ain't even gotta say it, watch it back on Roku. Going live on IG or catch the show on YouTube. Tune in every Sunday and catch up on the latest news. Or close your ears and close your eyes, cause that's what all the haters do.
Yeah, let the intro go through because it's my name show.
Residence Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show. 3 to 5, they going live every Sunday.
Hello.
MisFits Radio, man.
Ready?
Oh, my bad. Why you yelling? Why you yelling?
Cause you got me. You always tell me I don't be talking loud.
Okay, talk loud. Okay, you good? You good? You good?
Ooh, adjust my mic. Adjust 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
They can hear you, man. They can hear you. What's going on?
Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy
That's right.
Sunday. Thank y'all for tuning in to WestSide MisFits.
That's right. That's right. That's
You got who over there?
Hey, hold on. You rushing. Now stop rushing. You got the world famous international known DJLAB in the building. Of course, we got Slick 316 in the building. She is not feeling well at all. So don't expect her to be waving at y'all and all that stuff on the live because she is not doing good today at all, but she will be in and out of the building. So we're going to send her our well wishes. So when y'all come in the comments, y'all say, feel better, Slick, because she is not feeling good at all. Miss Mixla is not here today. She had her grandchild's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Sonny boy. We sorry we couldn't make it, but Auntie Slick was not doing good and was not, we didn't want to bring her around you sick like that. So anyway, I'm here as always, and of course we got
Lady K. Hey, lady.
K-Lady in the building as well. It's Sunday, fun day. Well, I can't take that chance. It's Sunday.
It's Sunday,
the best
fun
day.
It's Sunday.
I can't
fun.
use that one either.
Sunday fun day is everybody. 'Cause everybody like to have fun on Sunday. I don't know why, because Sunday is like the day to recoup to get ready for the week next week. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like Sundays. I don't know why it's got to be fun day. Maybe because it rhymes.
Rhyme.
Maybe because it rhymes, but it's definitely not a fun day to me. I mean,
It's the day to recover. You got to get your clothes washed and ironed and get ready for the week. And if you meal prep, you got to meal prep and juice and all that stuff and figure out what you're going to eat for the week.
Who is doing all that stuff before work? Like, today is the last day you get to rest, so why aren't we resting this day? Why are we doing all these meal preps? And I don't iron my clothes to the day of, like the morning of, like sometimes the night before, but I'm not going to do it for the week because I might not wear the same. If I iron the clothes, I'm like, this is going to be for Monday, Tuesday. I might get to Tuesday and be like, I don't even like that outfit. Then I got, you know what I'm saying? So I always iron the night before because I feel like I got to find what I'm going to wear that day of.
Yeah, no, I have in mind what I'm going to wear for the entire week. On Sunday, I wash my clothes. I wash my bed covers.
Do you wear a uniform?
I do not, but I'm trying to find me some joggers for my new position because I want to wear joggers every day and then a polo shirt. So I've been trying to find some joggers.
What's joggers?
They the ones that have like the little elastic around the ends, but they're not jogging. They're not sweatpants, but they have the elastic around the pink around the ankles. No, they're not. Well, some of them can be, but I'm trying to find the cargo kind.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah.
I'm trying to.
You probably gonna go to human resources if you wear tights around that place.
Yeah, so I'm trying to find some cargo kind because all my clothes that I currently have is either streetwear or business casual, and my business casual is too cute for me to keep going in the warehouse in because I'm actually be in the warehouse this time around.
Oh, okay.
And my clothes, I have a lot of dresses, and
I don't know.
Oh, well, act like you do. So I have a lot of dresses, and I have a lot of slacks and dress pants.
Right.
So it just draws too much attention.
Of course it does. I just told you can't wear tights.
I don't wear tights
around that building.
I don't wear tights
around them men. You got all that ass action in the back. Come on, man.
I don't wear tights. I wear business casual like you go to work. I go to work.
As soon as if I worked at your place and you came in there, it's slick too. If I worked at her place, and y'all came in there with tights on.
First of all, I don't wear tights.
Let me just tell you what's gonna happen. If y'all came into the office or wherever I'm working with y'all tights on,
I don't wear tights.
I'm going straight to human resources.
How did we get here?
Because I'm just telling you what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna go straight to when we talk about clothes and proper attire at work. So I'm gonna go straight.
But proper attire is not tight.
Because I don't want that pressure on me. So I'm gonna be like, yes, man, I want to come to human resources because Kay and Slick is out there with tights on, and it's very inappropriate, and it's put a lot of pressure on the gentleman out in the warehouse. Can you please talk to them about this because we don't want to get no sexual harassment charges around here.
First of all,
that's what I'm gonna tell them.
First of all,
see how nice I was too?
Again, I don't wear tights.
I'm not saying you do, but if you did,
I don't.
And I work there.
But
so
I
all
don't.
These are hypotheticals that I'm saying because I don't work with you. Slick don't work there, and I don't know if you wear tights or not.
I can't wear tights.
If you did, that's what I would do. I would snitch on you.
I'm pretty sure.
Most definitely. Trust me, 100%. I don't want no pressure on me because I'm gonna look.
You can look, just don't touch.
And then I may say, "Yo, is that thing so?" Can I see? Because I'm a nigga.
So because of,
but I work in an office where it's very professional, if you would think, but it's not. Anyway, go ahead.
So, but if no matter what me and Slick wear, our booty's gonna show. So it ain't like
it won't show as much if there's looser clothes and not as tight. It's not as tight. Like your dresses you wore have been tight. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Slick can wear a dress. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Those are summer dresses.
It don't matter. It just
I do have some.
Slick dress could be tight. Her ass will come in the room first. It's like, goddamn. Like, so yeah, we don't want that type of action going on. Anyway.
So I'm trying to find some joggers.
Okay, well find some joggers. Make sure they loose fitting.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time.
Let your man check them before you walk out the door. Let him look at them first and be like, let him give you the thumbs up proof, like them okay. Like I'm not gonna break my neck, turn around, trying to see you walk by. Yeah, that's what you need. Your man stamp of approval with the thumbs up before you wear them damn joggers to the office. Just telling you, it'll help you out a lot.
All right. So anyway, carry on. So we're gonna talk about some relationship type shit, but I'm finna take it to y'all President Orange right now.
They say they say within his first 6 months he has completed 46% of the Project 25. All the Project 25 he knew nothing about. The Project 25, all the black folks who voted for him and all the white folks who voted for him say he didn't have nothing to do with it.
And all the Hispanics, don't forget about the Hispanics.
All y'all folks who said y'all didn't know nothing about Project 25.
Yeah,
he is 50% complete with it.
Yeah, don't forget about them.
Hey man, it's time for black folks to circle the wagon. I said that on the last podcast. Black folks need to circle the wagon, man, because they coming for us next some kind of way. And I know y'all gonna say, don't fearmonger. It's not fearmongering. It's preparing. It's preparing for the worst and hoping for the best. And that's what we need to do.
In Texas, they're getting rid of, it was some bill that was passed. So now in Texas, kids that are homeless, they're kicking them out of school.
Yeah.
Like, why me being homeless determined that I can't get an education? Like,
because a lot of times minorities and immigrants are the ones who be homeless a lot of times.
But it really ain't.
But see, you can't tell them that. You can't tell them that. See, that's the thing. See, when they say stuff like that, the first thing people think is that it's going to affect us. It's going to affect black folks. And yeah, and if you guys are tuning in here, you come on our live. We are a black-owned podcast station, and we talk about black-owned issues. And so, if you don't like that, you probably best to tune on out because people are dropping off. And I'm just being honest. We're gonna talk about black folks and what black folks need to do on this podcast channel. We is not trying to assimilate worth shit. Anyway.
So, but he's talking about that, and so I thought that was wow that Texas is.
But these people supposed to be such Christians. They
were Christians when they was hanging us.
But I'm just saying though, that's what I'm saying. But even let's what they always say, why y'all bringing up old stuff? Okay, let's not bring up old stuff. These people are to be such Christians. They sure do want to hurt the most marginalized people on the earth that most likely Jesus and God would have took care of. You get what I'm saying? Like, how you call yourself a Christian, but you want to put your foot on the neck of the most marginalized, poorest people on the planet? How is that a Christian act? But hey, we can't tell folks nothing. But
they were Christians. You remember they was going to church and raising the Bible back when they was dragging us and tying us up behind their trucks and all that stuff. So
Satan was an angel too.
Well, I know that. I don't think they know that, but
he being 100%. Satan was an angel too. So
they were going to church and being Christians and holier than thou. I think even more then than they are now. But the other thing that I want to talk about is, this whole, I don't know, have you been paying attention to the sugar thing, the sugar plantation and the sugar thing that's going on right now?
No.
Okay. So it's a sugar plantation, a sugar manufacturer company, whatever you want to call it, sugar cane. Mm-hmm. This company was banned in the United States so they were still in operation. They just couldn't sell within the United States. They had to sell overseas because of forced labor.
Okay.
So back in March, Trump released the ban or dropped the ban. So now they can go back to selling sugar in the United States. Mm-hmm. He's been on Twitter, X, I don't know what we're supposed to call it, but he's been on there saying that he wanted Coca-Cola to go back
to pure cane sugar.
Pure cane sugar. The company that he wants them to use is that company. Mm-hmm. And everybody is missing the point.
I get the point already what you said.
So he did this first. He did it quietly. Like, if you really had to be paying attention to like the stuff he says and the stuff he did, now he's coming back to wanting Coca-Cola. So I don't know if Coca-Cola gonna go back to using real sugar or not. I don't know.
So but basically, he trying to get that company a kickback so they can get him a kickback.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
And the problem initially, like, don't nobody knows if this company actually stopped using the forced labor. Right. But it goes back to, I don't know if it was him or Epstein. One of them got in trouble for being overseas for using forced labor. Like, when people would come over there and work in their companies, they would take their passports. And in order for the people to get their passports back, they had to work and make enough money. Of course, they never worked and made enough money. So one, they kept them in indentured slavery, or two, they sold them off to do what they do. What's the
25 thing called? Look like?
Oh, you mean what we watched on YouTube? List 25? I think it's List 25.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Slick. Elaborate a little bit more. I'm sorry. She's sick, so she probably in and out. Help me out, love. Okay, go ahead.
So they did that overseas. So everybody is missing that. I can't remember if it was his property or Epstein property, but we all know him and Epstein allegedly were like boys.
Right.
So everybody is missing that he's really trying to bring back this indentured slavery, forced labor, put us back in the fields. I don't know why everybody keep missing this.
Because they slow. because they don't think it could happen.
Trump in 25. That's what Slick said. Trump in 25.
Oh, you mean Project 25? We already said that he already has completed
46%.
46% of Project 25 in his first 6 months. But I don't think people really realize that the people don't think it can happen to us. That's why nobody's really thinking about it. But to be honest with you, if enough things happen to where we're all starving and we can't get jobs, because that's the first thing he dismantled. And it wasn't really helping us any, but it might have helped us a little bit. The first thing he did was dismantle DI. Okay, we're gonna make sure these folks can't get no jobs. Okay, now we're gonna take away jobs. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna get rid of immigrants, so they'll have to work these jobs, and we're gonna do all this other stuff to make sure that they need to work in these fields to take care of these plantations and all this stuff. That's why I really hope within the next 6 to 12 months that black folks really start circling the wagon around each other, that we really start getting our shit together and start realizing that we got to build this wall around our communities and ourselves, and realize we got to watch each other's back, because it's going to get worse.
Before it get better.
No, it's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse, and worse, because he already sees nobody's stopping him. The Supreme Court said he can do whatever he want to do. Legislation, they licking his boots and kissing his ass and sucking his dick. So there's really nothing else. There's nothing we can do. You can talk all this shit all we want to,
right,
but there's nothing else we can do but protect ourselves and our communities. And if we don't do that, we in a world of hurt.
And as of right now, we're not protecting ourselves. We're not protecting our communities. So this goes to another point. So the city of Atlanta, they allow, I don't know if you know, but the city of Atlanta has gotten so expensive that a lot of people are having to move out of the city of Atlanta, or either they're losing their property because of like the property taxes and stuff like that.
That was on purpose, though.
It is, but the problem is they keep saying they want people to live there. You can't live there if you're forcing everybody out. Then they gave Google what, $75 million tax exempt credit for a data center that's not going to employ that many people.
Right.
Then you turn around and gave Elon the tax credit. I don't even know why the hell we gave Elon the tax credit.
Microsoft got tax credit too, and they ain't even built nothing.
And so Elon got the tax credit. Elon got $10 million. So you giving all these companies tax credits, supposedly, quote unquote, that's going to get them jobs. But a lot of times the jobs that they have, they're bringing them from somewhere else. You flying in from New York, you moving down here, or you moving in from California, you moving in from somewhere else to take these jobs. So if they did say, oh, it's going to give like 500 jobs, technically it may really only give 100 jobs, if that many, because a lot of the jobs are already spoken for from other locations that the business has already been in play. And then you want these people now, you say you want them to work where they live. They can't afford to work where they live, because first of all, we ain't making that much money. Right. The property taxes are too high. The rent, the mortgage, whatever else you want to say is high as hell. So how do you expect for people to live where they work when they can't afford it?
Slick say they want specific type of people to live in the city of Atlanta.
Well, I don't know what them people is.
They are palm colored people.
Oh, the clear people.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, they make it so expensive on purpose because they think it's gonna clean up the city. You got all this stuff coming to Atlanta. I think you got Olympics coming eventually again. You got FIFA coming. So you got all this stuff coming to the city of Atlanta as far as sports, and they think it's gonna bring billions and billions of dollars. But while you doing that, you are neglecting the people that already have lived here, who you've already lived off their tax dollars for so many years.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So and most of the people that live in the city of Atlanta are black folks. That's everybody knows that. That's what a lot of us move here for, because we see the power of black folks within the city of Atlanta. But that power is being diluted because they're doing that on purpose. Because the state wants to take over the airport. So you know what I'm saying? Like we gotta look at the bigger picture here. If you get enough people in the city that's agreeing with the state, with Brian Kemp of all people, then that eventually they'll be able to take over the airport. You know, a city of Atlanta built that airport to what it is now, to the busiest airport in the world. Now the state wants to take over it. Wow, it's great. You get what I'm saying? They didn't do nothing to help build it or make it great, but now they want to take over it after it has been made into a great airport. You get what I'm saying? So that you have that thing going on. You have, you know, the tax dollars in Atlanta is a lot. There's a lot of tax dollars come from the city of Atlanta. All these rural outside communities that support Kim don't give out that much tax dollars. They on Medicaid. They the ones on Medicaid getting food stamps and all that stuff. Right. They think it's hurting us. It's mostly hurting them. Yeah. So you got to realize that it's a lot more sinister things going on behind closed doors that we don't even know about. This is the stuff we know about. Just imagine the stuff that we don't know about that they plan on doing.
So it's another company, a manufacturer company that's supposed to be coming. I don't know. I can't remember if it was coming to Georgia or if it's coming to the Atlanta suburb, quote unquote. Have you seen those new cars called Rivian? So they're bringing a manufacturer here.
I thought that company was out of business.
Rivian?
Yeah.
No, they got brand new cars on the road.
Yeah, but I thought they went out of business because it was so much money to build one car.
Well, I don't know. They claim they coming in next year. Between the end of this year and the next year, they're supposed to be bringing a manufacturer. And I was like, I can't remember if it was the state is somewhere in the state, or if it was supposed to be in somewhere in the suburbs of Atlanta. I can't remember.
So they say Arthur Blank wants to buy the bluff, and he will get it because all the people ain't paying no tax on them houses. See, that's what people don't realize. You got to pay tax on them houses. Man. People can come in and buy your house on the steps of
But the taxes are so, that's what I'm saying. Like, the taxes are so unaffordable and unattainable now.
So you get the point, right?
Yeah. So why he want to buy the bluff?
Because the stadium is close to the bluff.
Oh. I was surprised they didn't do it when they redid the Mercedes-Benz. They didn't go ahead and buy all that stuff up. Because when they took the church, I figured they would have did all the other stuff and just went around the campus, like the AU Center.
Right. That's probably what he thinks. That's what he's thinking now, probably. You know, that's why they fixing all these roads in the city of Atlanta. That's why they fixing all these roads on the west side and all that stuff. They ain't fixing because they want the people who live there to feel special. They fixing because they expecting other people to move in and take over them houses. Come on, man. The roads in Atlanta have been terrible for a very long time.
They still terrible.
And they still terrible in some areas, but now you get dividers, you get cross walls and side walls and benches and all this great stuff for walking and walking your kids and bike riding and all that stuff. It's not because of the black folks that's already been here that you've been taking the taxes from. It's for the new people that you expect to move in. A higher income folk. Come on, man. We got to be smarter than this. We got to realize that a lot of times that when we don't do what we're supposed to do when it comes to take care of grandma's house, we're going to get it taken. And
that's what happened to the east side over off of Memorial Drive and Kirkwood and East Atlanta and all over there. That's what happened over there, because now you go over there and you ride up and down Memorial Drive. It's $500,000-$600,000 houses. I'm like, across the street from the Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So
the problem is they gonna price them houses and stuff too high. A lot of people think, and then a lot of them gonna be empty. Then it's just gonna be a desert town. What's it say?
They can't buy
shit until more people stop paying taxes on grandma's house, and they gonna take them. Exactly. And there's a lot of people over there that's not paying taxes on grandma's house.
Yeah.
They don't realize that, you know, just pay the taxes. If you put us. Man, just pay the taxes on them houses, man.
Yeah, if you don't do nothing else, just pay the taxes and the insurance. Like,
because most of them houses over there paid for anyway.
Right, and then they lose them, and they don't even realize they've lost them until it's too late. Because they'll go on the auction door, and then
somebody come up and say, "We own this house now."
Yeah, because they could buy it for just the pennies on a dollar. Because a lot, like, again, the taxes are high. They're not high for an investor, but they're high for somebody that lives there, especially if they Twan and them that don't give a shit grandmama house.
I think they say in the city of Atlanta or the state of Georgia, I think the city of Atlanta, they said investments own, like, if I'm not mistaken, 30 to 40% of the houses.
Oh, that's the Atlanta suburb. That's the Atlanta and the suburbs.
Oh, okay.
They own majority
of all the houses.
On all majority
of
all the houses. So
can't nobody buy nothing because investments own them all, and you got just.
And that's what drove the housing market up. The pricing of housing, that's what drove it up, and that's why the some of the legislators for the state was trying to put in a ban for people, for these investors not to keep buying up the property because it was like you're making it hard for the everyday person to come by because they were the ones that were doing the not price gouging, but they were the ones that were bidding over the price. So when you bid over the price, so if my house was $150,000, because you want to get it, you're gonna bid $200,000. Now this house is sold at $200,000. So now the next person who gonna come in say, okay, this house sold just like mine for $200,000. So that investor is now finna overbid on this house to $250,000. That's what drove the housing market pricing up and drove the regular people out that can't afford to buy the houses or go into a bidding war.
Yeah, and a lot of these investment people who buy these houses in the city of Atlanta and the suburbs within the surrounding suburbs, the 6 counties, they are not selling these houses; they're renting it. So what that creates then is a system of always renting, because the investment banks are just, the investment firms are just renting out these houses. They're not selling them to anybody. So you can't have anybody buy a house and, you know what I'm saying, and generate wealth from that house and do all them things, because they're just buying the houses. And they'll send letters in the mail and be like Slick House right here. They send letters in the mail all the time to say, oh, we'll buy your house for $700,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, just we'll take it as is. But that's just what I'm saying. Like 2 of the houses across the street are investment. They're rentals. People will come in and go out, and then what that does, not only does it drive up the price of the housing and the rents because you can't rent it or buy anything, but it also drives down the community itself, because people who are living there are not invested in the community. They are just there as renters. They don't care. So they, you know what I'm saying, they have no.
Every so many months, I realized there's another renter in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Because I was like, damn, they were renting too?
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
This house across the street did change hands 3 times in last year. 3 times.
Now, I can say the renters in my neighborhood, they do kind of at least stay a year or maybe 2. So we do have some little more committed renters, but it's a house that's at the front. Now, I don't know if that house is a witch house or what they got on it, but that house, whoever rents that house out, they may stay 6 months in that house. They move.
But you know, some of these investments are strict. Like if the rent is doing the first and you ain't got it on the first, they try to put you out by the second. You get what I'm saying? Like there's no Lab rents out 4 or 5 houses, and Lab's a little bit understanding of the economic times, and he may let you, you know what I'm saying, may let you go a couple days, you know, without paying rent. But these investment firms who own all these houses, they doing that. They put people out on the whim. Like the house across the street, I think it's like $2,900 a month.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? $2,900 a month.
That's a $700,000 goddamn house.
Exactly.
If you own it.
That's how they written. 6 houses are $500,000 plus, and a lot of homes are in the hood. A lot of houses are $500,000 plus, and most of them that are nicer in nicer neighborhoods, they start at $1 million. Period. Yeah. So they be watching the videos on YouTube, and most of them houses, they be a little nice little areas, nice little neighborhoods, and don't think because of $1 million you're gonna get this fabulous house.
You don't.
Don't be much shit.
Yeah, I started watching that show that Slip be watching, and I be trying to figure out. I'm like, damn, this house is $1 million.
Right.
Like what?
The bedroom be 800 square feet.
It don't even be that big. You can't even put a king size bed in there. But they building a new subdivision out by me. It's like I just stumbled upon it, and they starting at $300,000, and they're just 3 or 4.
Are they townhouses?
No, they're rent.
Oh.
No basement, no upstairs, just rent style houses.
What happens is when you have a population that has nowhere to stay, then what do? When you can't afford, like, you know, people always say, well, pull yourself up bootstraps and get another job, do 2 or 3. Okay, eventually you gotta live a little bit. You can't just work to pay rent or mortgage. Jesus Christ, like, what are we doing here? That drives people crazy.
So I seen online, so this morning actually, it said if you a single person in the state of Georgia, in order to live, survive, and be comfortable, you need to make $99,000 a year. That's just not, you may say $100,000 a year. If you was a family of 4, you needed to make a minimum of $250,000 a year.
Oh, what's going on, brother? Wiz ain't here today. This is a whole nother show. Wiz was here on Friday. That's a lady. Don't you see all that ass and titties? That's a lady. That ain't no damn brother.
They high as hell. Is you high yet? Because
insane. I guess that's insane.
who is that?
It's insane. New me. I guess that's what it is. 68. That is a lady. I know you might be, and Wiz is not here today, but I appreciate you tuning in. It's all love.
Don't you see the breast?
Hey, we fuck with you anyway.
I'm so confused right now. You
Gotta love them.
You was high as hell. So that's what's going on with that. So that's my politics stuff.
That's your politics stuff today?
That's my politics for today.
That's all you got?
For politics, yeah. That's enough. Shit, that's enough.
He said, I thought I heard his voice. I mean, you might have did.
No, you didn't.
No, you did. I'll try to help you out, bro. Nah, he ain't here today. He was here Friday. Friday night at 8 o'clock, he was here for about 2 hours. My bad. Get back with him on Friday. This Friday coming up, he probably be here again. But we do appreciate you tuning in this show. All visual, all watching helps. What they call that?
Right.
All the watching helps us. The algorithm. We appreciate you though.
So we're gonna move to the relationship side. Politics over here. Relationship on the left. So I was asking DJLAB, from when he was divorced, the last time he has gotten into an actual real relationship since his divorce. And he said he hasn't and ain't going to.
No. I don't trust y'all niggas with force y'all can throw it. Even if I was in a serious relationship, I still wouldn't trust that motherfucker.
And I just find that an issue. Like, if you with somebody, why you can't trust them? Like, at some point, you got to let the past go.
It ain't about the past. It's about protecting my future.
But it is the past, because the past is what made you
it's what
bitter.
Taught me. And if you don't learn from your mistakes of the past, you're bound to repeat them.
No.
You're bound to repeat them.
That's not what that is.
Hey, why should I wait for it to happen to say, oh my God, I should have been prepared for this? No, I'm going to prepare myself for the bullshit.
But everybody don't bring BS.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If only 99%, or let's say if only 50% of the people brought BS and the other 50% don't, I still have a 50% chance of getting BS.
But you should see okay, so let me back up. When you talk to people, even in your friends with benefit stage, do you look for their character traits or do you just look for the physicality of it?
If we just fucking, I'm just looking for physicality. I don't need to know your character traits to fuck you.
This is the problem.
I'm just saying, I don't need to know how you fold your sandwich, or if you like mayonnaise, or if you read a lot. None of that shit to fuck you. I don't need to know that shit.
This is the problem.
All I need to know is how you put them legs behind your head and how you take it.
So let me ask you this. Your last relationship was your marriage, right?
Right.
When you got with her, was it based on her character traits or was it based on the bedroom?
It was based on her physicality, because that's the first thing you see, regardless of what.
Think. I know when you met her, it was based on her physicality, right. But for it to evolve, was it the bedroom or the character traits?
The character traits, because we didn't go to the bedroom for a long time.
Okay.
Because I stayed all the way on the west side of Chicago. She stayed all the way in Markham, Illinois, which is about an hour and a half away.
Okay.
So we met in the middle at my grandmother's house, which is between the two. So I didn't necessarily go over her house every weekend. So they say you don't want to jump into some serious shit right off the bat. You got to take time for yourself. See?
But this been 30 years for him at this point.
It doesn't matter. It would even if I took a lot of time for myself, my feelings still wouldn't change. I still wouldn't trust a woman 100%. It would just never happen.
So do you trust Slick 100%?
No. I've told her that. No, I don't trust her.
And that's your homie.
I don't trust her. Slick is the worst one of them all. That motherfucker invented this shit. She is the professor of this shit. Her and her friends, hell no.
Slick, you making it rough out here, Slick. You got to do better.
She is the professor of this shit. Her and her friends she is the professor, and her friends are what they call them TAs. Teacher assistants.
Slick, you gotta do better. Because our man, he ain't gonna get it.
Man,
He looking at you
I
and
listen to
seeing.
them motherfuckers and watch them motherfuckers and be like, oh hell no. Hell no. I don't trust that motherfucker as far as I can throw it. Hell no. That's being honest. Now I respect her and I love her to death because that's my player partner. She got my back. But as far as all the others, hell no. If the other motherfucker come along and look beautiful and got more money, whatever, if we was in a relationship, I would expect her to go with him. Yeah. Or a motherfucker that she used to like in the past and he come back around, she might go with him. I don't know. Why am I going to worry? Why am I going to just think that she's 100% committed to me when I know that that's not the case? Eyes wander. Feelings change. I'm not going to give. See, my mistake was giving all. You know what I'm saying? My mistake was giving everything I have to this relationship and this woman.
You gave it to the wrong person, though.
I'm just saying, like, whether it's I gave it to the wrong person or the right person, I still had to learn from who I gave it to. So I had to. You get what I'm saying? Like I have to learn from that. It was a reason that happened, and I need to learn from it. I can't give my all to nobody.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So learn what happened. Communication was the breakdown with that.
I'm finna break it down to you 100% so you can understand. I gave her 100% of me. The mistake was that I wasn't watching what she was doing. I thought that she was giving me 100% of her as well. You get what I'm saying? So eventually.
Slick said people cheat so much nowadays.
Exactly. And she should know. I just told you she the professor. She the professor of this shit. So why wouldn't I, you know what I'm saying? But and the mistake I made was thinking that she was going to give me 100% of her, which she probably did in the beginning. But as I told you, we got married young. So as we moved forward, things changed. Now, I love being married. I love having that one person I could come home to.
Has she gotten remarried?
No. Let me tell you something. I'm the nigga. Regardless of my height, all that other shit, I'm that nigga. I'm the nigga that a motherfucker be looking for without the height and all that shit, because I'm going to take care of your ass. And she ain't going to find nobody that's going to take care of her. And I'm not even being funny. She might, but nah, not like I did. Never. This woman had all kind of degrees, licenses, didn't really keep a job for shit, but I made sure she was good as best I could with what I had. Nah, man. That shit done.
So it sounds like you gave it, you showed up for the wrong person. When you seen it start going left, or you never paid attention to it was going.
My fault was not paying attention to it because I was in love.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't pay attention to it. Like I said, I like being married.
Now, I love being married too. I love being married. But I've never been in love with somebody like that though.
And I was there. Like, you have to Jesus would have to come down and kind of told me that this motherfucker was doing something wrong for me to believe. I was like, nah, that ain't happening. But then once I stepped back a minute, when she told me that she felt like she was missing out on some stuff being married so young, it kind of opened my eyes a little bit. Then I started listening and wondering a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Because that's not something you just say. You really feel that way, right? I felt like I missed out on a lot being married so young and having kids. So,
which is true.
I get it, but I didn't feel that way. What was I missing out on?
He trusted her.
She's right. You're right.
So, I guess I've never been that person.
What
even person? To trust somebody 1,000%.
Okay. So what are we talking about here?
So no, because I trust, but I never showed up like you did.
Okay.
Like, even though my marriage was a dissolution.
Illusion?
It was something.
Oh, okay.
But in the beginning, I started, and then I hurried up and was like, oh, wait a minute. Let me backtrack. So I seen the bullshit in the beginning, but because I did want to be married, I did enjoy being a wife. I grew up in a mother-father home, and I think that was part of my issue because no matter what my parents went through, they still showed up for each other and they still had each other's back. being a kid, you really don't understand that, but you know your mama and daddy is there.
Right.
So I grew up in the house with my mom and daddy, which ultimately handicapped me because that's what I was trying to do for my kids. I wanted them to grow up in the house with their mother and father and do something that I did, but it didn't work out that way because my shit was fucked from the beginning.
See, you saw it from the beginning. I didn't see it until later. Woo. I think we was 20-something years in.
Oh.
I mean, like, I just wasn't looking for it. I mean, I was the type of husband where she said she want to go out, have a good time. Because I wasn't a club person. I'm not going to stop you from going to the club and having a good time because I don't do crowds. So I'm not going to do that. It's not fun to me to pay $20 to scoop by people and try to get to the bar and all that. That's just not who I am.
Right.
So I've never been that type of person, but I wasn't, that's who she was. She wanted to do. So I wasn't going to stifle her from that.
Right.
You know, she'd go out, she'd have a good time, come in. It wasn't no curfew. She grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think she thought I was weak, or it made her feel too comfortable, and she felt like.
So, do you think maybe she thought you didn't care?
No,
not that you didn't care about her, but you didn't care about what she did. Because, like you always tell me, a nigga ain't gonna want you out there late all the time like that. So, a nigga that's fucking with you and a nigga that care ain't gonna want you out like that.
But at the same time, I get that, and that's true. But at the same time, if you fucking with me too, you should know, well, shit, this my nigga. I ain't finna be out here. You know what I'm saying? It's a two-way street. Why I gotta tell you? Because in the beginning, she wasn't doing that. She wasn't staying out late. She come in 1 o'clock, whatever, 12 o'clock, you know, cool. Then it just got started getting later, and then I eventually said, what the fuck is going on? You coming here at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, shit.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so.
And she was married?
Yeah, so, you get what I'm saying? So, when it starts off like that, at the beginning of it, if you love me just as much as I love you, or you say you in love with me like I'm in love with you, it should be a thought in your head to say, well, shit, I got this nigga at home. I'm in love. I'm finna go home. Because eventually at the club, it's gonna work. The fun gonna wear out, and you're gonna want to get home to the person who at home with you. Because I'm at home, I'm chilling. Especially if I have with my kids. I have my kids at that time. We watching cartoons. We doing everything because I love being with my children. So it wasn't a case of just she was gone and I would go somewhere. No, I'm at home with my kids. We having a ball because that's who I like to be with. So when you come home, I'm gonna be there. We might be asleep. They might be all sleeping in the bed with me or whatever, but we gonna be there. So if you out in the club and you having a good time, and then eventually once the drinks wear off and the niggas flirting with you well, then eventually you're gonna be like, well, let me get home with my nigga.
Did she have a lot of single friends?
She did have some single. Yeah, she had a lot of single friends.
He just started to what? At the curfew.
He just started the curfew thing when he found out about the cheat. I did. I started to say, hold on. We can't just come in at any time now. You got to get it together. But before that, I was cool.
So, like, even though I had my single friends, like, I still, like, my single friends knew I was married, so they respected the sanctity of marriage.
Do single friends really respect marriage, though?
It's your friends.
That's not what I'm asking you.
Yes.
If so friends are not, like, when you tell them bad stuff about what's going on in your relationship.
My friends do. So that's what I'm saying. It depends on your friend group. Because my friend group was like, girl, you know, just work it out. Just talk to them. Go to sleep. Y'all work it out tomorrow type shit. That's what my friends was on. Mm-hmm. Now, even in the dating scene, my friends were like, girl, you know, you'll kick a motherfucker in the neck. Just sit down somewhere and think about it and come back. So that's what I'm saying. It depends on your friend group. So my friend group know me and know what I want, and my ultimate goal is to settle down to be really committed with somebody. Mm-hmm. So my friend group is now on that type shit.
Okay, well, I don't know what her friend group was on. That wasn't my friend group. I didn't talk to her friends about her. I didn't go around her friends without her being around. That's just not something I do. I've never been that type. I'm just a different type of person. Like, I've never been that type.
Single friends don't
tank your relationship.
They don't. If they're your true friends, your friends are trying to save the relationship.
I'm not saying friends do take. thought that in the slightest.
But a lot of people do.
Because even if you have single friends, and she did have a lot of single friends, and I never one time said her single friends made her do it. She knew she knew right from wrong.
Right.
Even if her single friends told her to do it, she still knew she had somebody at home that she was married to and committed to, right? So regardless of what the single friends tell her to do, if she know better, why do it?
So
she grown.
So Slick, this is the question in play. If you've been hurt like this, if your last partner, if y'all was in a long-term relationship and your last partner cheated, and this is for everybody else that's watching as well. If your long-term partner cheated on you a couple of times, you found out about it, that damaged you, can you move forward and build another relationship, or are you just stuck and be like Labs and never move the fuck on?
No, I move on. But
you haven't.
If I, like I just told you off air, if I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna be in a relationship with that person, and I'm gonna give them my all. But I'm damn sure gonna watch what the fuck they doing.
You not gonna get them your all.
I'm gonna give them.
You gonna get 68%. Hey, right there you go.
I'm just saying though, but you gotta realize that people have to learn from their mistakes. Nobody wants to be hurt in a relationship. So if you hurt me once, damn, why I'm gonna let you do it twice?
But I wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Matter. It does not matter. Why would I want to feel like I felt before being in a relationship with you and be like, you know what? She a different person. Let me let these walls down. Let me give her my all, and then come to find out 2 or 3 years down the line that this some fuck shit.
So again,
we all protect ourselves, whether you know it or not. You protect yourself too from your previous relationship.
I have, yes.
Oh, no, you still do. Regardless of what you say, women protect themselves just like men do. It may not be like y'all always say, you can't bring your baggage. You always bring baggage because you always bring your learned experience to your next relationship.
I don't bring my baggage. I'm just gonna, if I see a spade showing up as a spade, I'm gonna call that spade that.
See, like
I don't wait.
Yes, I can move on, but I'll watch his moves a little closer. See, that's all I'm doing. I'm just watching your moves a little closer.
How long you gonna watch the moves?
Ever.
See.
Ever. That's a long time we take the 4 off that motherfucker. Ever.
So would you ever, hypothetically, not for real, would you ever hypothetically, if you found the right person and you can trust her 20%, would you think about ever getting remarried?
Probably not. Marriage is hard. People don't realize how hard marriage is, and people don't realize how much compromise you have to do in marriage. Yeah. And if you're not a compromising person, if you're not willing to compromise on anything, if you just set in your ways, marriage is not for you. Yeah. Marriage, you have to compromise. I don't give a fuck how much you love that woman or how much you love that man. Compromise is a daily thing in marriage. Yeah. Period. And if you can't compromise, if you always been me, you don't need to be married. Because that shit not going to work. You have to be willing to give up everything.
But I think you have to be that way in a relationship before you even think about marriage.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because in a relationship, it's just a relationship. In a marriage, you make a commitment to this person.
But I think that's where the lines get messed up, because people be like, I was like this when we was dating, so now why do you
should know who I am. Right.
Well, so why now when we say I do, you want me to change? So this is where I go back to saying, if you was a me person while we was dating and you was courting up until you said, will you marry me? That person's gonna be a me while they're married, and they're gonna be a me even more.
But when we was just having a relationship or whatever, and I was trying to figure out who you were, and I figured out that you was a me person, I knew right then I wasn't gonna marry you, but we still could kick you.
So, but that's what I'm saying. Some people see the me, ask them to marry them, and then when they get married, and then be like, I need you to change. But the problem is, I was a me when we was dating, so now when we say I do, why you want me to stop being me?
That's their fault.
But that's what happens a lot of times.
I know, but still, that's their fault. They should know better.
Yeah.
We're adults. We gotta know what we, and don't get me wrong, it took me into my 50s to realize what I won't put up with. Six say marriage is hard. Yes. What I won't put up with and what I will accept. Like I'm just not gonna do certain things anymore. Six say it's a 24/7, 365 job, but even with all that shit I went through, I get married again.
Now, Slick, I'm surprised you said that. Now,
right?
is it the medic?
It might be the medication.
It's the medication. Because, baby.
Slick is a me person.
Baby, I did not think that was going to come out your mouth.
Slick is a me person. Now, she do certain things, but when it comes down to it, it's all about her at the end of the day. And that's a difficult thing to navigate. Like, Slick is a totally different animal, man. Like,
I think all women are about me at the end of the day, but they're not me. They just want to be me.
What difference does it make?
It makes a difference. Like, I'm gonna show
I
up.
want it to be about me at the end of the day.
I'm gonna show up for you today, and I'm gonna do what I need to do. Cause my motto is, if I show up for you and give you what you need and what you want and how you show up, then you gonna show up 10 times more for me and give me what I need and what I want, without me actually telling you this.
You would think, but the brother who been through that ain't gonna do that shit.
Oh.
90% of them ain't.
Oh.
I'm not finna give you everything I got going on, and you. And women don't realize how men, we have intuition too. We know things too. We see shit when it change, when it don't. We may not say nothing right then, but we see shit. We know shit, and we not finna be putting up with you and you acting like an asshole and all that shit to us, and then we gotta because women could be assholes.
And they can. But again, you should see, let me tell you, you should be able to see people's character within the first 90 days. Because what people can't do, however they show up on their first week, their second week, they can't keep that bullshit up they can't keep it up more than 90 days. It is just not possible.
I get it.
So if you start seeing it, this is my motto, and this is what I live by. Everybody comes with bullshit. Everybody has a trauma. It just depends on how much of the bullshit or whichever trauma you want to deal with and how much of it you want to deal with.
You just said the point.
But if
my trauma is I'm not gonna trust your motherfucking ass, and if you could deal with that, let's get
But
going.
Would you tell a person that
Yes.
that you are not gonna trust them? You ain't never.
Now I would never have said it before, but now honesty is the best policy, right? So if we're in a relationship and I'm like, I know whatever, I love you and stuff, but it's never gonna be a day that I'm just gonna trust you 100%. I would say that, yes.
So Slick said she is a me, but she takes care of her partner.
Told you she was a me.
But it's not. It's a difference, because some women are me and don't take care of their partner.
She's a me and take care of her partner if she want to. If me feels like it.
If they show up. So I think you got to get it together. If that partner shows up and provides and do everything that you need them to do, then yeah, you're going to do and going to go above and beyond for them. And then it's vice versa. So what Slick say? I try my best not to ask them to do for me what I can't do for them. Right.
Yeah, but a lot of times, like you say, we deal with our traumas, and those traumas, man, sometimes could be overwhelming, overpowering.
So my trauma is I don't ask people for help. I don't ask you for help.
Right. You think it should just be given automatically?
I'm not even probably gonna tell you what I'm going through.
Okay.
So that is my trauma.
But if you're in a relationship with somebody and they know, see, this is the thing. If you're in a relationship with somebody, they should notice that something's going on.
Yeah, they may notice I'm having a bad day, but you ask me, you good? Yeah, I'm good. You having a bad day? And I'll take it back to work. So I'm that type of person. I will circulate it back around to work. I'm not finna really tell you.
Okay, so at that point, what is they supposed to do if you won't tell them?
Nothing, but that's what I'm saying.
So long as you don't hold it against them.
Yeah, I don't hold it against them.
Because they did everything they could to find out what's going on.
Can you shut the fuck up sometimes?
No.
Yes, because you're not getting the point.
It's my radio station.
You're not getting the damn point. Oh my God, Slick, I miss you down here.
What the hell are you talking about?
Because you're not getting the point.
Okay,
I said that my trauma is I don't ask people for help.
Okay.
So I don't ask you. I'm not finna tell you. So that is my trauma. Like yours is trusting people. Mine is I would figure the shit the fuck out and get it out the mud the best way I can. because that was my trauma and my trigger. That's what I had to deal with when I was married.
Oh, okay.
So,
and if you were dealing with a nigga like me, and then you were like, I don't know, why you ain't tell me that? Like, if you tell me later on after you took care of a bill or something, why you ain't tell me that? And you be like, well, I took care. And the first thing I say, oh, so what you do? Call your other nigga and have him pay for it? That's that no trust shit. Like,
yeah, that's that no trust shit. But because the way I was, like, in my marriage, like, I had to figure it out. I didn't have, like, I was independent in a fucking marriage. So,
did you come into marriage like that?
What?
Independent.
No.
Oh, okay.
My ex-husband made me that way.
Okay. I get it.
So I had to learn how to figure things out. So that's my trauma, and I'm learning
how to deal with it, how to navigate it. Because I'm like, if I ask you and you tell me no, or if I ask you and you ask me a question behind it, that's gonna be a trigger for me. What question could he ask?
I don't know. But I'm just,
when we need to take care of this.
I don't know.
You don't want that question either.
I don't know.
see, you talk about me.
But I'm honest about, like, you been honest. But
okay.
that's a trick. I know that would be a trigger for me.
So you tell somebody about it, you ask them, and they say, "Okay, I got you, baby." Well, where we need to take care of it, that's gonna be a problem. When they go to where we need to take care of it.
No, but
okay.
If you ask me like what happened, or maybe like why, or that, I see.
So if you say, "Well, I need $200," you be like, "Why?"
Yeah,
that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
But they don't know why.
Yeah, that'd be a problem. I'm just being honest.
If you be like, I need $200 to pay my light bill, it should be a why. It should be like, all
but
right.
you know, some people can answer like, why, what happened? Like, what happened? Why?
Okay.
So that would be a trigger for me. Or if you tell me I don't have it right now, I gotta wait a week or two. That's gonna be a trigger for me.
Well, shit. Now hold on. Now that's not fair, because some people they got their own bills to pay too.
I understand.
If they're not living with you and they got their own bills, and they got a child they own.
I understand what you're saying.
They may not have it that week, but they not saying no. They said, no, baby, I ain't got it today, but can we get it? Can I give it to you next when I get paid? That's all. That ain't shit.
Both of y'all had crazy exes. You were married to, and they gave to.
They gave y'all PTSD.
Oh yeah, I got serious PTSD.
But I'm just saying though, like, that part right there is not fair, because a guy who's taking care of his own bills, his own house, his own car, everything like that, and then you asking for something, he may have just paid all of his bills. He may only have $10 left to get gas for the rest of the week, and then you say, well, can I get $200? And he'd be like, well, I don't have it right now, but I can give it to you next week. That's gonna be a problem for you.
So Slick said, if I ask you for money, it should be a yes or no, not for me to tell you why. And for me, that would be the trigger. The trigger is gonna be why, and I'm gonna tell you never mind.
All y'all motherfuckers is fucked up.
So are you.
Now y'all motherfuckers fucked up. See, that would be a reason why. See, and then y'all could use that as, see, this is me, the no trusted part. If I ask why, then y'all could use that as an excuse to go ask some other motherfucker, and then be like, okay, they just wanted an excuse to ask another motherfucker. So the why really wasn't the problem. The problem was they wanted to ask Frank, really, or Marcus or Gerald or whoever, really, because they can spend more time. I don't have nobody
I go. I'm my own backbone. I ain't got nobody I can rely on.
Yeah.
I'm my own backbone.
Tell that to the motherfucker who don't know.
I don't.
Yeah, okay.
I don't keep, for one, again, because I don't ask people nothing. I never ask people for no money to help me with a bill or nothing like that. I don't have anybody that I can go back and ask that to, because I didn't ask you.
You don't know how to flirt properly. You need to go to Slick's class on how to promise to fuck a motherfucker and get money. The promise to fuck. This is the shit I learned. This is the shit I learned hanging out with them.
Yeah, I ain't on that.
You need to go to the promise to fuck 101. Never fuck, but promise to, and get plenty of money.
Yeah, I know
or
that.
Or flirt a little bit. Make them feel like they're the only person in the room, the only person that matters. Get all the money.
I ain't on that.
I'm just saying, like, that's
so that's my thing. I've never been on a money tip.
But I'm just saying, that's how you keep a little couple of stashes over here.
Yeah. So if I can't get it from while we together or we in a situationship, I don't want it. So I don't never go backwards and ask nobody for nothing, and I'm not asking you really nothing now. So the only reason I brought it up is because it just came up with the guy I'm talking to. He made the comment to me about it. And so we had to have.
So he was being honest.
Yeah, but he made a comment to me about if I need something, I need to let him know.
Right.
But I went on to him and told him about why I've never do and I never had.
But
so
he's telling you up front, you need something, just let me know.
Yeah.
He's not gonna pry.
Yeah. So, but I told him, my issues with it, and he was like, well,
That's gonna be your loss.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what can he do besides that point? Besides saying, if you need something, let me know. And you say, well, I don't ask nobody. There ain't nothing he can do.
Okay, I can't see what Russ said.
He say,
no, go up one.
Russ say, hey, Slick.
Oh, okay.
Russ aware to say, how are you doing, Slick? Okay. Slick says, if someone is around you, they should see what's going on and throw you a little something on GP.
So I don't make it known that there's something going on.
Right.
Like I may come and you may see that I'm having a bad day or something's not good with my temperament or something like that. But you're never gonna know that there's something else going on with me.
You're slipping there. Russ awareness says many people don't have integrity. They ask you for money and never pay it back.
First of all, if I ask you for it, I ain't paying it back anyway.
let's
clear that up.
Be 100% honest. If we doing if we wrestling, I'm not expecting you to pay it back.
Let's just
I'm
be
just
clear.
gonna be. I agree with you on that. If I'm putting them legs on my shoulders, I'm not paying it back. You're not paying it back. It's just GP, like Slick said.
Yeah.
But I get what Russ is saying. That some people do borrow money from you and never pay it, never have any intention to pay it back. Poochie always said on this show, don't ask to borrow, just say give me. Let me have, because I'm gonna be expecting it back.
Yeah.
If you say love me some money.
It's very rare that I even ask for that. Like if we, like me and my best friend, we may be doing something and I would like go ahead and get the tickets and I hit you back up Friday when I get paid type shit. But if it's something else outside of that, my personal life, like if I got some bullshit going on in my personal life, don't nobody know. I get it out the mud and figure that shit the fuck out later. Like, don't nobody know.
Not even the man you with. Not even the man you laying with.
Nope.
That's fucked up.
Hey, your trauma is your trauma. My trauma is mine.
I was about to say, you talk about me with trauma. Woo.
Yep.
Woo. That's a difficult trauma to navigate.
Yeah. So, but, you got anything else you want to talk about today?
It's been an hour. We really didn't have much to talk about that because I didn't think they were coming. I didn't think she was coming today.
First of all, I didn't tell him I wasn't, so I don't know why he thought I wasn't coming. He didn't send no memo out to say we weren't having
I'm
no
not
show.
sending. I'm not sending y'all memos no more. I just told you if y'all coming, y'all come. If y'all don't come, and y'all don't get me before I dot the dough, then it's gonna be next weekend. Y'all just gonna be showing up for nothing. Y'all grown. Everybody grown, man.
So I always
You
tell you.
always let me know.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you that.
Yeah.
Slick
Because
said,
I drive too far and gas too goddamn high.
Right. You right. Slick said people know when they owe you. You don't have to say a word. Russ, I ended a friendship because Russ awareness says I ended a friendship because the guy was so irresponsible and he did his girlfriend wrong, and I drew the line not to fuck with him again. It's like I don't know you anymore. Exactly. I don't even know, like, friendships are one of them. It's a tightrope too. Like nowadays, friendships is a tightrope.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut off a whole group tonight.
Because my thing is, like, I meet people and I try to be friends with them, but if you say some funky shit to me, like if you say something to me or I get a vibe from you, like, I'm not gonna fuck with you no more.
Yeah.
And my patience is so short now that I've gotten into my 50s. Not really because I got in my 50s, because I'm just an asshole now. My patience is so short now that I just don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. Like, if you say something to me and I'll be like, whatever, I won't ever call you again. Like, I won't ever talk to you again because I just don't. Like, I feel like I've never really had a bunch of friends anyway. So me having friends is not it's not something new. Me not having friends is not something new. I've never really had a bunch of friends. So I'm cool with being by myself. I can do a bunch of shit by myself and have a great time. Now, don't get me wrong. It's good to have somebody call you and check on you, but I'm not gonna go over and above to do that shit.
So you talking about friendships? It ain't really a friendship. I was part of a women's group, so we would meet every Saturday night on Zoom at 9:00.
Okay.
We talk about like women shit, what we going through the week, mental shit, keep everybody in line and in check.
Right.
So one of the ladies, she has 2 podcasts. And on one of the podcasts, she has her dog, and her son in it. So she went to a restaurant or a coffee shop and got a coffee, a matcha tea, the dog a pup cup.
Okay.
So in the comments, which I normally don't comment unless I'm like on our show and shit like that, I put on the comments, why baby boy didn't get nothing to drink?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a simple, harmless fucking ass comment.
Right. It sound harmless.
Let me tell you, that shit took a fucking left turn. She went like ballistic damn near in the comments, responded back to me, because then the next day she was like, was this you? I was like, yeah, it was me. So I went back and read the comments. I was like, God damn. I was like, you read the shit out of me in these comments. Because she was like, he don't drink coffee. It's a coffee shop. We had already went to the store. You know, keep him out. I respect, keep him out of your boundaries. This is my child. I'm like, how the fuck did we get here?
Right.
So I made the comment back to her. I said, oh, you read me in the comments. I said, and I laughed it off. I was like, okay, cool. Like, that's what you on. That was what you was on. I don't know what you was going through last night or whatever. So I took it like that. She told me, because she's been reading the 4 agreements. I've already read it. So the last agreement, is assumptions. So she was saying that I need to watch her thing on assumptions, because I made an assumption. I didn't make an assumption. I made a visual observation. You came with a cup. The dog got a cup. The baby didn't have a cup.
Right.
I didn't assume you didn't. Nothing.
Right.
I just asked a clear.
There was no assumption there.
There was no assumption there. She took it even further, and she was like, you like to dig for stuff. You like to have your own. I was like, ooh. I said, okay. So tonight when we get on the call, baby, I'm finna read the fuck out of her, and I'm finna get out the group.
And tell her, and if you don't want nobody talking about your children,
take them out the video.
Take them out the video.
Right. Point blank.
Somebody could come and say, oh, that little boy ugly. Or whatever. Not
because
but I'm just saying though,
right.
like, don't
you
do
have him in the videos. You don't told everybody his name. You are posted on YouTube, so your videos are on YouTube. So anybody can walk up and call and see him if they wanted to kidnap. Because the little boy got kidnapped a couple weeks ago. Anybody can kidnap him because they know his name.
But my thing is, if you don't want nobody talking about your children,
don't put them in.
Don't put them in a public live social media post in the first place. Jesus.
So, yeah, when we're talking about having to let people go, so I'm finna read her tonight. Like, I'm drinking my energy drink tonight because I need to be woke for this. Because, let me tell you, when a Pisces get to reading, that shit is finna be horrible.
So they say now she telling you what she really been wanting to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I took it as. Like, you've had an issue a long time, and now you're telling me how you really feel.
Right.
So that's what we're doing. Tonight at 9 o'clock, I'm finna tell you.
Oh my God.
How I feel.
Right. As you should.
And we gonna get a litty.
As you should. And then at the end you say, and if you don't want nobody talking about that little ugly ass boy, you shouldn't put him in the live video in the first fucking place. Click. That's what you should say. That's what I would do. I just try to give you a little power. I'm just telling you, that's gonna really cut at the end. Then you cut off the line. You have your finger on the cutoff button so she can't reply back. Cause that's gonna eat her up. That's gonna eat her. I'm the king of petty. That's gonna eat her up so bad when you say. And by the way, if next time you don't want nobody talking about your child, you might not want to have that little ugly bastard in the video in the first place. Click. Let me give me a clap on that.
But that's how I felt too, Sleek. That's what I felt too. I felt like it was something she been wanting to say, and this gave her the opportunity to say it. Cause she was like, I said, well, you know what? I said I normally don't comment on people posts. Or when I watch the videos, I said, but I've learned my lesson. I just won't do it no more. And she told me I was being passive aggressive and I was just missing her feelings. How the fuck I said, oh, okay. This is some other bullshit you on.
Right.
But I'm going to let you have it. Because apparently.
They say, don't call them ugly, though. Yeah, call them ugly.
I ain't going to call them ugly. I am going to say the other part, but I ain't going to call them ugly. But I felt like it was some bullshit that you've been on. And I'm going to let you know, like, people always say Pisces are the worst, but we don't come for y'all unless y'all come to us. And then y'all get mad when y'all come and we knock the fuck out of y'all. Because that's what's finna happen. Whatever.
Tyson's are terrible.
Yeah, we on the terrible when y'all come knocking on our door.
Demon time all the time.
I don't be on demon time all the time.
Demon time all the time.
I'm not. Oh, yesterday I went to an ice cream place. It's in Kennesaw.
You be in them streets, man. You live in Hiram, allegedly. Okay, go ahead. And what happened?
Baked Bear. And they made fresh cookies, and they make ice cream sandwiches out of the fresh cookies.
That's good.
Woo!
You didn't bring us down, so we don't want to hear that shit.
Shit, you can't. It's an ice cream sandwich. What the fuck? You know how hot it is? That shit gonna be a puddle.
Yeah.
Like, I had to eat it there, and it was like.
We're in Kennesaw.
You know where the David Bridal is in front of the what's the mall? Town Center. It's right.
Hell no, we ain't going out there.
It's right in front of there.
Hell no.
But let me tell you. Well, you know my baby's out there at school.
Yeah.
So
that's a long ass way.
That
I used to manage Town Center Mall.
That ice cream sandwich and them cookies,
They sound like they're good.
They were. Like, I had the gluten-free. I did a vegan gluten-free chocolate chip cookie. Oh my God! Like, I don't do vegan shit too much.
We can't say their name no more because they don't pay you for advertising.
I only said it once.
Okay.
But the vegan gluten-free chocolate chip cookie, and then I had mint chip ice cream in the middle, and then I had it rolled in the chocolate chips. That cookie thing, it was about this big. Y'all see my hand? It was about this big. It was about this big. And it was so good. And the cookie was so fresh and so soft. And my daughter, she couldn't eat all hers. She took half of hers home. But I lived too far, so I had to eat it all there.
Right.
So, because it was going to melt. But I went there, and then I went to another restaurant that was in downtown Kennesaw. We was the only chocolate chips.
Oh, my God. Kennesaw, you know that. You know how they go.
So we was the only chocolate chips that was in there.
How was your service?
It was decent. It was decent. But we was the only chocolate chips.
I thought the service would have been bad because y'all was the only chocolate chips.
No, it was decent.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So I always try to find different restaurants where I could be the only chocolate chip in, because I just want y'all to be like, "Where
what's
y'all
she doing in here?"
Yeah. Like, can you afford it?
Right.
But anyway, that's what I did for yesterday, and so we had a fun show, Slick.
Yeah, and we were trying to get Slick to feel better.
Yeah.
I don't know how good it did, but because she still don't feel good today. But anyway.
Well, thanks for joining in, Slick.
Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it.
And see us next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
I will be here unless he tell me not to come, because I'm gonna need you to stop acting like this.
Right. Hey, everybody can get it. I think Shannon Jack be coming up next. Then we got the Real Atlanta podcast coming at 8, I believe. I don't know what these shows gonna do. Anyway, catch us every day of the week, Sunday through
Friday.
No shows on Saturday. And yeah, get all your entertainment needs right here on MisFits Radio and TV, 7 days a week. 6 days of the week. You know what it is. Hey, and if you don't catch the show now, go on Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music,
Roku TV,
YouTube. What else is there we got? Oh, what's going on? My name show just joined in. We about to go, baby. But hey, we appreciate you tuning in anyway. Spotify, Google Play, iHeartRadio. You can listen to all the shows from past shows up until 2021. Because I deleted all the old shows off there. Y'all can't listen to them no more. Y'all gonna have to, all the old shows is gone. But I think we got 3 years of shows left on there. I might delete them all the way up to 2023. I don't know yet. But anyway, catch it while you can. Intro song, produce, perform, and all that by My Name Show. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you for tuning in. We out.
Loud. Turn this one up, my boy. Very fun. Yeah, radio. It's 3 o'clock, 2, 3 to 5, they going live. MisFits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. MisFits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show. going live on MisFits Radio. Every Sunday, yeah, they certified. My favorite show. New guest this week, ain't no surprise what you been praying for. If you trying to take their top spot, you better pray some more. Slick got the camera rolling, lab on the ones and twos. It's a lot, they going in the dirt if someone come for you. This my favorite podcast, you listen, it's your favorite too. Playing all the hits where they in trouble if they play with you. Artists singing music in, come and get an interview. Tune in every Sunday, cause you know that's what I'm about to do. 3 to 5, they going live, black owned and black operated. Indie hits the mainstream, if it's hot, they gonna play it. I ain't even gotta say it, watch it back on Roku. Going live on IG or catch the show on YouTube. Tune in every Sunday and catch up on the latest news. Or close your ears and close your eyes, cause that's what all the haters do.